They say games are played on the field and not on paper, and that's a good thing. Because if this one were played on paper, it might get ugly. But you never know what's going to happen. Welcome to Chapel Hill, North Carolina, Keenan Memorial Stadium, the home of the North Carolina Tar Heels. As we'll see a team from the American, the Air Force Falcons, taking on the 24th ranked team in the land, the North Carolina Tar Heels. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, here with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get this thing rolling. The Falcons about to kick it away and get this season started. And he's going to try to return this one. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. The Tar Heels offense will have the first possession of the game. And Jesse, in this age of transfers, quarterbacks are the hottest commodities. We've seen this guy, but now different uniform, different surroundings. It's his job to get everybody going in the same direction.
Well, he just has to take command of this offense early. And listen, we've seen in recent years transfer quarterbacks have success right away. Think about Will Howard winning a national championship at Ohio State, Dylan Gabriel over at Oregon, Cam Ward at Miami. This guy has a really good grasp of the offense, picked it up in the offseason. I know they're really excited to see what he can do on the field today.
And these transfer quarterbacks are so wanted because they already have the experience. You know exactly what they can do. You're not guessing. So his experience...
He's going to throw deep right side. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's fourth down. Punt is on its way. Might have thought he'd want to try to pick up a few yards there, but he's content with making the fair catch right around the 35-yard line. The Falcons offense has the ball for the first time. And here it comes for the first time as the start of this talented freshman. And Jesse, it seems like quarterbacks mature quicker and quicker these days, and they're ready to grab the reins.
Yeah, you're seeing it more and more, and there's more high school quarterbacks now ready to take the next step and compete and perform in college football. But listen, I started as a true freshman back at Florida. I guarantee you he has so much nervous energy going right now because he has never played in an environment like this, and he has never played against competition like this either, Dave.
No, it's crazy. And that was 1920. So imagine now with all the technology and how much he's feeling the nerves. Obviously, all the eyeballs in the stadium is on him. And everybody knows what he's capable of, but he's going to be the first guy to touch the football. It's going to revolve around him, and that's a lot to ask of a freshman.
He'll loft one deep down the left side. And it's incomplete. Good play downfield by the DB. And the Falcons will punt this one away. This will be their first punt of the afternoon. And he's going to get it up to about the 29-yard line before he's brought down. North Carolina has it back, and the Tar Heels so pleased to send the offense back out. Out of the chute, quick toss to the right. They make the stop, not a whole lot of ground picked up there, and they'll have work to do to get the first down. Back to throw, it's Knight. Quickly complete. He's brought down quickly, minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. In the gun, looking to throw on third down. It's complete to the left. And he gets it done on third down. They move the chains and they'll mark it at the 44. Off play action on first down. Fires to the wideout. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. Second down coming. Well, will they dial up on second, and a long way to go. Gonna look downfield again. Grabbed over the middle. It's Taylor. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. They're going to try to throw for it on third down. Quick completion on the out route. And he'll run across the sidelines after the good gain. The Tar Heels are moving quickly down the field. Wants to throw on first down. That's reeled in. It's Nichols. They get it down to the 35 before he stopped. 10-yard pickup on the play, and it's a first down. Grabbed behind the line. It's Taylor. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Wide receiver comes in motion. Looking for a gap. It's Dupree. He's knocked down a couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage. Ninth play of the drive coming up, but this one will be tough. Third and long. Quickly to the flat, the wide receiver screen. Absolutely nowhere to go as this defense makes a third down stop. Nestled just inside that right upright. And that'll put the first points of the game on the board. It's 3-0.
And not to be the old guys in the booth, but we are the old guys in the booth, man, 50-yard field goals used to be really, really hard. Kickers nowadays, man, they are making it look so much easier, and he does right there.
And here's the return. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Here comes the Air Force offense back onto the field. Looking downfield on first down. Fires to the middle. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Working well behind the sticks on second down. He'll keep it himself. And you want to talk about gang tackling. Everybody on the defense run to the ball. They've got to come up with a big play on this third and long. Got his man in the middle. Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short. This offense is completely confident in their ability to get one. Turning it on. Good, solid pickup on that one. They've got it out to the 40, and it's first down. The Falcons come to the line with a fresh set of downs. They're going to ride this running back. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Quick release by the QB. And he's able to shed one tackle, but still just a very short gain. Some third down conversions tougher than others. This one a long one on third down from the 43. Grab near the marker. It's Witherspoon. Now they're starting to feel it. They've got a first down at the 44. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. To the air on first down. And the defense will corral the quarterback, and down he goes at midfield.
How nice is it as a defense when you can drop 7 guys into coverage, only rush 4, and still get home? That makes you feel good if you're the D coordinator.
And the Falcons trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Back to pass on second down. Got it in the middle. It's Coleman. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down. Now facing a third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Looking for the end zone. And trying to put points on the board on third down. Now they're staring at fourth down. And they're running out the kicker to give it a try. He nails it, a 58-yard field goal. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Fellas, here's a quick update on a top 15 clash today. Miami is in front. They've led for most of the way. However, Sebastian isn't exactly putting this one in the win column just yet. They're up by a field goal over Georgia. Any big developments in this one, we've got you covered with the best studio team in the business, gentlemen.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. They'll run it out of the shotgun. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Looking to throw, it's Knight. And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit. They come to the line facing 3rd and long from the 25. From the gun, wants to pass. Makes the catch. It's Dupree. At the 40, there he goes. He'll be stopped and forced out of bounds. Marking at the 47-yard line, and this offense is going to work.
And that's why this guy is such a weapon in this offense, because you don't have to throw it far downfield. Just get the ball in his hands. He catches it close to the line of scrimmage, but look what he was able to do after the catch. He gets an explosive play for this offense.
And it's another 1st and 10 play. Completes it in the middle. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. Entertaining first quarter, and we are all locked up after one as we take a quick look at some stats. We've got a good one going here, and looking forward to keep those vibes rolling here in the second. Had a chance to talk it over during the break, and they'll start with 2nd down. Looking to fire. Right down the middle. A strike downfield. There he goes. Defense makes a stop, but the chains move, and it's 1st and goal from the 8.
And as a defense, you have to be aware, just because this guy lines up all the way to the right, that doesn't mean he's going to run routes all the way across your face. They lost track of him, and because of that, it was a big explosive play.
And that big gainer on the last one has them threatening from inside the 10. They'll run the option. He'll be brought down at the 5-yard line, and this defense is on its heels. See if they can get it done on 2nd and goal. Firing to the right, complete. And he'll run it into the end zone. Touchdown, UNC!
And it's so nice to have guys out wide that you just trust that you can feed the football, and this guy will do the rest. He'll cross that goal line, will take care of you, make you look like a genius. That's that kind of guy right there.
On to attempt the try. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. So it's a 77-yard touchdown drive, and they punctuated it with a 5-yard touchdown run. Fielded in the end zone. It's Ford. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Air Force has it back, and the Falcon offense returns to the field. They'll start this drive down by a touchdown, trailing 10-3. Yeah, it's a bit of a surge, and he's knocked down after picking up 3 to the 26. Direct snap. It's Porter. Defense not budging. He's still able to get 2 to the 29. The Falcons come to the line on 3rd down, trying to keep this drive alive. Throws to the wideout. And it's incomplete despite some serious arm strength shown there. And here comes the punt team. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. No return coming here as he signals for the fair catch and makes it right around the 30-yard line. All right, guys, so here's the offense back on the field again. Dropping back, it's Knight. Out of the backfield, he's open. Let's take a minute and talk about North Carolina. You start the season top 25. Clearly expectations are flying your way, but with that might come some roadblocks.
Well, I think you got to take every week and every opponent one at a time. The number beside your name doesn't matter right now. The number matters late in the season. So you want to start the season fast. You want to be gelling on offense and on defense. I think that's the challenge early here.
Absolutely. Figuring out who you are. Obviously some talented pieces, well thought of in the top 25, but a lot of season to go out and prove it. Day one, game one. Make that first impression.
They'll go to work in the air on second down. This one's complete. Gets it all the way down to the 39-yard line. It'll be a first down. Caught in the backfield, it's Taylor.
It's so nice as a quarterback when you've got a guy like that working for you in the slot. He has such a good feel to find the open spaces in the defense. Just makes life so much easier for his quarterback.
Hauled down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. And the Tar Heels come to the line with a new set of downs. Caught over the middle, it's Taylor.
Good job reading the defense by the quarterback on that RPO feed. He waited to see how the defense was going to play the run. He saw defenders bite up close to the line of scrimmage, and right away he knew he had the slant throw right in behind it.
And he'll sail it way too far for everybody. The Tar Heels come to the line on third and short, trying to convert here. He'll throw on third down. Breaks into the open. They bring him down, but he's got a first and goal from the 10. On the doorstep of cashing it in for the offense. Looking for the goal line. They've got it down to the 3-yard line. Really well done on that throw and catch. Defense trying to come up with a stop on second and goal. Powers forward. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Tar Heels.
Yeah, and now this offense building that lead. It's still the first half, but I'll tell you what, shown some glimpses of why they could become a really, really good offense. Listen, you go into halftime, more of the same, right? Continue to do what you're doing, take care of the football. This offense has looked really good in the first half.
And the extra point pushes the lead to 14. They took it 71 yards down the field. They're set to kick it off. You think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? He'll take the return, try to get better field position. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Here comes the Air Force offense back onto the field. To the ground with the back. Now we'll get a chance to see if they can answer that last score, trailing by 14, Jesse.
Yeah, and at this point in the game, I feel like offensively, you should go back to what's been working for you in this game. Don't be afraid to dial up plays that you've already had success with, running it and throwing it. It's okay to repeat plays down 14 at this point.
And I would also say, Palmer, kind of understanding that my defense is not playing great, so I know offensively I got to put some good possessions together here, make something happen on this side of the football.
Finds his man in the middle. They'll mark him down at the 40 after ripping off 10. Now from the 40, it's first and 10. Wants to go up top on first down. Grab behind the line. It's Witherspoon. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Wants to keep it in the air. Time running out, and he goes down at the 34.
And listen, the quarterback drops back, and he's going through his progressions. We see zone, but just couldn't do anything about it. This defensive line, this pressure, get to the quarterback and get him on the ground.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On third and long, he'll have to turn it loose deep. Snagged in the middle, it's Coleman. And the explosive play, and they're on the move all the way to the 44. Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll go to the sideline and try to make adjustments. They have been stagnant on offense, but finally a little forward movement as they've got a first and 10. He let that thing fly quickly, but he couldn't make the connection. They're dealing with a second and long. Handoff from the gun. much running room there thanks to this senior defender. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. So they're going to send out the field goal unit to try a long one. And it's good from 58 yards out.
How nice is it as a head coach to have a kicker like this? It makes these decisions on 4th down so much easier. Just strut him out there and let him stroke it through the uprights.
So after the last drive ended with a field goal, the kickoff team out there to send it away. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. The hand to the running back. Sweet cut there. Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 41 with a 1st down. Big chunk play to start this drive. Now they'll really try to take it to this defense. Oh, he's got some space. Guys, let's talk a little bit about North Carolina. Everybody uses the portal to varying degrees. Sometimes you just fill the exact right hole that you want. And this team, as they start this season, not a ton of new faces here, Jesse.
They didn't, but I don't think it's because there was a lack of effort on the part of the coaches, David. I think they believe they've got the roster in place now to have success.
Yeah, because when you bring people in, a lot of times you tick people off on your own roster. So when you only bring a few in, you cherry-pick some elite talent and some real concerns that you have, sometimes it just addresses everything you need.
And the Tar Heels have it with a 1st and 10. Looking downfield, it's Knight. Pressure is effective from the defense. They knock him down just behind the midfield stripe at the 48.
Well, this defense knew coming into this game, playing one of the fastest quarterbacks in the country, they were going to have to find a way to get him off rhythm, and they're going to have to be careful doing it because of that speed, but that is huge for their confidence. They get their 1st sack of the game here in the 1st half, and you can all of a sudden see the body language on this defense. It is changed.
2nd down, they'll go to the air. Caught behind the line. It's Nichols. He's down to the 37-yard line, and that's where he goes out of bounds. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Takes a hit as he fires. Beautifully thrown ball. Terrific catch, and they'll have the 1st down.
Man, this quarterback is having a 1st half. He's over 200 yards already. Heating up, setting up. Dude, this dude might break his career high in passing. I don't know what it is. Somebody get stats for me.
He's got him. That throwing catch gets them down to the 6, and the defense is running out of answers. We got a timeout here late in the 1st half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Going to sling it on 2nd down. Just too much mustard on that one. Can't miss the target that badly. The terrain gets rough this deep in the red zone. 3rd down, they can't pick up the 1st without scoring. From the gun, wants to pass. He wants it all. It is incomplete, and he almost had himself an interception in the end zone. It'll be 4th down. They'll try to cap off this drive with a field goal. Smashes it between the uprights. And they'll push that lead down a little further.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
So they get the field goal, now about to kick it away, and you got to stop here, and you go to halftime feeling really good about things. The returner will field it and try to do some business. And they'll bring him down to get the offense started on the next drive. They'll get a chance to work on that hurry-up offense here in the final minute of the 1st half. With the catch, it's Witherspoon. Nice gain on that play, but a little bit short of the 1st down. The offense will quickly use a timeout. Looking to go up top, and time's running out in the half. Nearly picked off there, and he might be the last guy on the field you'd expect to drop that one. It'll be 3rd down. quarterback on the keeper. And the defense knew exactly where that first down line was, and they stopped him short. And the Falcons will punt it away on 4th down. Takes it on the return. Looking for running room. He'll get it to the 43-yard line before he stopped. Looking for a man. It's Knight. He's got it. Makes the grab, but not quite enough for the first down, but a good gain on that play. The offense wastes no time getting the timeout call. The Tar Heels with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. Pulls it in. It's Nichols. And they wrap him up, but not before he gets enough on the catch for the first down. One snap coming before they head to the locker room. Looking to throw on 1st down. How about this defense making a statement to end the half with a sack? That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Thanks, guys. What a scene there in Chapel Hill. What a fine performance we've seen. And there's no more fitting place to begin than with this stud receiver and how he's dominated the first half. Some guys have the ability to elude and evade. This young man is a true three-level threat. Short passes, the intermediate game, and then the deep ball. He is a problem. I don't think this defense has the solution. With that said, let's send it back to the guys at Kenan Memorial Stadium.
And the Tar Heels will kick it off to start the second half. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Air Force has it back, and the Falcon offense returns to the field. They'll start this drive going to the air. Just a short pass to the tight end.
Yeah, and tight ends aren't just line up and block guys. These guys are athletes. You line them up all over the field. And nowadays, you can start to feature them more and more in the passing game.
On the run, it's Coleman. Into a mass of giant bodies. We'll call it a 1-yard gain to the 24. The Falcons are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Looking to throw for it. Buys a little extra time. He's out past the 35. Turning it on! And they finally get him down, but not before. He's got him set up for business at the 49-yard line.
Well, you just get the feeling, too, that if they're going to claw their way back in this game, his legs are going to have to be a factor. What a great job scrambling that time. Nothing open. He didn't panic. He saw some green grass. He was able to get outside, away from the defense, get upfield, pick up the first down. That play is going to help their momentum. They need more scramble plays like that from him.
And the Falcons want to crank the tempo. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Fires to the big fella. Really nice pickup on that one as they get it to the 36. It'll be first down. The Falcons are flying down the field.
And it's on 3rd downs like this. If you want to attack the middle of the field, you got to look for the tight end. Really nice route. Great job looking that football in. You can tell this quarterback really has a lot of confidence when he's in the pocket looking for the big fella, and they're able to hook up there.
It'd be interesting to watch this offense really down the stretch because they can't really have that balance, especially when they're going backwards. Like, they're down, they've got to put up some points, got to get some stops. I think this offense has to be aggressive, and I think it's going to have to be through the air.
On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. He's going to let one fly down the middle. And the DB forcing the incomplete pass with the deflection. And this kicker is turning into old reliable. He's already knocked through a couple today. He slides that just inside the right upright. Now the lead is down to 11.
How about it? 50-plus, no problem. Big leg, nice accuracy. That's a big-time kick for this young man.
From a couple of yards deep, he'll bring it out. Stopped at the 17, and he's probably second-guessing that return. The North Carolina offense returns to the field. To throw, it's Knight. The quick out. And he goes out of bounds after coming up with positive yardage there. The Tar Heels can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Pulls and throws off the RPO. And it is a good idea to gang tackle. First guy couldn't get it, second guy finally did. Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. There he goes.
You love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
And the Tar Heels can really attack on this second and short. They'll run play action. And it's incomplete after taking a shot on second down. They're staring at third. Trying to pick up a first down. They'll run the streak for it.
3rd and 1. Everyone knows it's coming, but the quarterback sneak is so hard to stop. They just got to get 1 yard. Nice job by the offensive line.
Well, a really good push by his center on that last play, making it easy for his quarterback to just tuck the football, belly it, get low, and drive your legs.
The Tar Heels now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. To the air on second down. Fires on the move. And the pass is incomplete, and there's a penalty flag down, and no big secret why. That receiver was being mauled by the defender. This offense needs all the help they can get today, and that pass interference penalty is a much-appreciated lifeline. Looking to throw on first down. And the Heat gets home. They knock him down back at the 45.
And the defense needed that one badly. They're losing in this game. They just gave up a big play, so they finally get the sack, but you feel like they're going to need more than that. They're going to need some turnovers to get back in this game.
And the Tar Heels with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. To the air, it's Knight. Grabbed in the middle, it's Taylor. Snowed under by the defense. The Tar Heels come to the ball trying to pick up this 3rd and short. Motion from the wide receiver. In the gun and looking to throw on 3rd down. Always a welcome play for the defense as they get a sack at the 47.
This defense will bring pressure from the linebacker level, from the cornerback level, free safety level, and the strong safety level. They're bringing it from all over the field.
And the Tar Heels will try to pin them back with the punt. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Punt goes out of bounds, and a really nice job as they stick them deep in their own end. They'll mark it around the 10. Gonna run it. It's Coleman. Pushes forward for 3 out to the 13. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. Chain gang on the move. It'll be a first down at the 29. And the Falcons come to the line in the hurry-up.
You know, good running backs are the ones that can make things happen in small spaces. That running back there found his lane, he found his crease, and there was no hesitation. He got north right away and was able to make a big-time play.
He's going to lose a yard on that one. Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Off the RPO, complete. Gets it to the 46-yard line. First down for this offense. The Falcons are moving quickly down the field. Catch in the middle. It's Coleman. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Gets the back moving. Wants to fire on 2nd down. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Coleman. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. And this offense can ill afford to come up empty on this drive, already trailing by multiple possessions. Pulls it in, it's Porter. And boy, is he close to that first down, maybe just a couple of inches short. A famous writer once said most men lead lives of quiet desperation. He's got it, first down and more. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. That's caught. It's Coleman. And that's a very productive first down play and bringing up 2nd and 3. Play number 9 on this drive. They'll try the run. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. And the Falcons are at the line trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. They turn to the passing game on 3rd and short. Finds his tight end. Brought down just outside the red zone. He moves the chains. It's at the 22. Wants to throw on first down. Pressure coming. And they get to the quarterback.
This has been the problem for the offense in this game so far, guys. They're getting down into the red zone, but they're not able to punctuate these drives with touchdowns. They've had to settle for field goals already, and getting sacked on first down in the red zone again is putting them in a bad position all of a sudden, moving backwards. The offense has got to be better in this critical area.
Guys, we've reached the end of the period, and North Carolina's on top. They're sitting in a strong position here with the lead. Let's take a look at our game summary. Here comes the 4th. Time to see who steps up, who makes the winning plays to take home that W. They had a chance to mull things over. Let's see how they start the final period here on 2nd down. The give to the back. Snowed under right at the line of scrimmage for no gain on the play. This drive started about the time Walter Camp invented football, but the defense can finally get a stop on 3rd and long. Almost had the completion, just missed it. This field goal unit getting some serious run. They've already been out there 3 times. The kicker will try it again. He just barely got enough of that one and just barely kept it straight enough, too. That'll make it a 1-possession game. The lead is 8.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
He'll start the return inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. North Carolina has it back, and the Tar Heels so pleased to send the offense back out. Found a little bit of running room, knocked down at the 24 after a pickup of 4. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. He'll pull it on the read. He is going nowhere. Stopped at the line of scrimmage. Boy, could they use a conversion on 3rd and short from their own 24. Defense didn't maintain its discipline there, and they get into the neutral zone. It'll cost them 5 yards. Defense couldn't quite hold its water, and it'll be 5 free yards for the O. Tries to surge ahead on the sneak.
And David, on 3rd and inches right there, that's often a decision the quarterback predetermines. Who's my best guard? That's the guy I'm going to try to get behind.
And I know that defensively, too, but I'm just trying to dive and create a pile, but it's so hard to stop that play. That's why you see it ran so successfully.
They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Looking downfield, it's Knight. Here's a heat. He lets one fly deep. Reels it in down the left side. And he'll be forced out of bounds, but not before yet another big play in this passing attack. The Tar Heels are marching down the field. Looking downfield on first down. He's going to run it. Got to protect the merchandise. Gets down without taking a hit. 2nd down coming up. He leaves it with his back. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Nowhere to go with the ball, and down he goes at the 39.
This offense is going to have to come up with a plan to block this guy. He is an absolute monster, and he showed you all his tools on that sack.
So on 4th down, here comes the field goal kicker in a huge spot. And the try is no good. Still up by 8 after the miss.
And sometimes I just feel like 4th down, man, just go for it every time. Like the field goal miss-make rate. And listen, kickers have improved the last couple of years, but you left some points off the scoreboard there.
They'll give it to the back. Creating some space, getting just enough good blocking, and they've got it up to the 47-yard line. The Falcons with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Wants to go up top. Oh, they're after him. And the defense gets home and makes a play at the 37-yard line.
This defense so far, they've understood the mission. The mission is to get this fast, speedy quarterback on the ground. And they've got to him early, they've got to him often, and most importantly, they continue to get him on the ground and create these negative plays for this offense that creates a big hole for them.
Now 3rd and long, and trying to play catch-up in more ways than one after that earlier sack. From the gun, wants to pass. Can't make the connection on 3rd down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's 4th down. Kick is in the air. Fields the punt and tries to find an opening. The solid return there offsets some of the punt yardage and really sets up this offense nicely. The North Carolina offense returns to the field. A really nice job methodically driving down the field. Rush coming in hot, and they got him at the 29.
I tell you what, if I'm this QB, I am ill as a hornet in my offensive line. Are you kidding me? That's the 6th time they've put me on the ground. Dudes, will y'all protect me a little bit better, please?
And the Tar Heels have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Looking to throw, it's Knight. Makes the catch. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the 1st down. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Rush coming in hot, and they got him at the 29.
The defense has been so dominant up front. You've seen it in these passing situations. That now the 7th sack of the game.
The Tar Heels will send out the punt unit. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. Hauls it in, looking for space. This guy is a daring punt return man. He's not going to settle for the fair catch. A solid return. Gets a little bit of ground for the offense. Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake.
There's no mystery as to why this team's losing today. They've given up 5 sacks. They cannot keep their quarterback upright. You just saw another example of it right there. He has never been able to get into rhythm throwing the football.
And the Falcons trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. 2nd down, he'll throw it. Catch in the middle, it's Witherspoon. And the big fella couldn't elude the cornerback who makes a sure tackle. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Hauls it in. He's got 1st down yardage across the 50. They'll mark it at the 49. The Falcons come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Nice move to keep running. And he'll pick up one. It brings up 2nd and 9. Stuck with a running game on 1st down. Now here they come again. They'll move the tight end. He'll do it himself. Really good surge for this offense. They move the chains, and he's got it at the 34. And the Falcons are moving quickly down the field. They go to the draw. Not just hard-nosed running, that's cement-nosed running as he gets it to the 25. Got it behind the line. It's Witherspoon. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a 1st down. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and time is of the essence for this offense to get things done. To the air on 1st down. Quickly out to the tight end. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground covered. Pick up the 1st. Under fire. And the pressure will get there. The sack. Down he goes in the waiting moments. That could be a costly play. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. Fires toward the end zone. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Lets it fly deep downfield. Touchdown, Falcons. Made the grab in the end zone for the score.
Well, they get the touchdown here, and I think if you're the head coach, you got to go for 2. You got to have a 2-point play dialed up right now. What can you run you feel like you can execute to tie this thing with not a lot of time left on the clock?
They'll try to get the 2, knot this thing up, and maybe push us into overtime. Wants to go up top. And down he goes, and down goes for the moment. The chance to tie the game here in the 4th. Just over a minute to go, and if they have a chance, they've got to come up with this onside kick. North Carolina has it back, and the Tar Heels so pleased to send the offense back out. Guys, you want to be productive here and not go into a shell, but you've got to take care of the ball.
Yeah, and I think you say productive, Reese. Productive at this point in the game is running the clock and getting 1st down. So, Jesse, I can expect this defense to be aggressive, way up near the line of scrimmage, bringing a bunch of bodies, trying to stop the run.
And that's why it puts a lot of pressure on an offense, David, because you know if you do try to throw the football, it's probably man coverage. You're probably getting blitzed. It's going to be into a small window. It is not easy to execute in this situation of the game.
They think there's room to run to the right here. How about that defense getting back there? He'll lose a couple. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. So here we are on 4th down, and this field goal kicker is going to face all the pressure in the world. No good. Still leading by 2 after the miss.
All right, there's still life in the opponent because this team just had a chance to pad their lead with that field goal try. They knock it off the post. We've still got a good ball game.
This drive will get started from the 37-yard line. Wants to go up top on 1st down. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on 1st down. They've got to move quickly here. Still a chance, but they've got to force the ball down the field. After the incompletion, they go back up top. Complete to the left. They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49. They'll rush to the line. Clock stopped for the 1st down. They'll set the chains and wind the clock. Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. Back to pass. Bringing the heat. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. He'll fire back across his body. As disappointing as this is, everything's still in front of this team. I mean, think back to 1983 Miami, got blown out. Welcome, everyone, to the farm in Palo Alto, home to the Stanford Cardinal and to legends such as Elway, Luck, and McCaffrey, all of whom went through battles like the one we'll see in this one. We've got a terrific matchup for you today, rich in pageantry and tradition, and it ought to be a this started. Stanford ready to kick it away to start this game. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. So Air Force's offense will go on the attack first. Every team has impact players. What traits are you looking for when it comes to players who can make an impact, David?
Well, obviously, you want the main things, right? Speed, physicality, all power. All those things are really, really good. But you also need guys that will hold people accountable, guys that will lead. And it's nice to have those guys on your team. They're the leaders of the team, and they're the best players.
And part of the reason why they're leaders is because these guys galvanize their teammates, right? You've seen time and time again, these dudes make plays, and it just sparks the sideline. It sparks the coaching staff. It sparks the fans. They're special players, and they all have to play well today.
They'll go to the air on 3rd and short. Got it in the middle. It's Witherspoon. Love to see these 3rd down conversions on offense, and they're out to their own 39-yard line. Blasted as he lets it go. How about a little rhythm that you can tap your toe to on that throw and catch for the 1st down? The Falcons are on the move. Out of the gun, the running back has it. Got enough for the 1st, and he's still going. He's all the way down to the 27-yard line, and they are threatening. Here comes the offense on 1st down. Use the play fake, now to throw. The short hands, it's Coleman. He is pushed out of bounds at the 19-yard line. And the Falcons in a good spot here with 2nd and short. He'll keep it himself. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. Here comes the 7th play of this opening drive. They've moved it well, but now facing 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Going for it all. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a 4th down. They'll play it safe and send out the field goal unit. And he kept that one just straight enough to graze inside the left upright. And with that, they break the seal on the scoring. It's 3-0. After putting up a 3-spot, the kickoff unit set to go. On the move from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. The Cardinal offense will get its first chance now. And, David, we've got a quarterback today who's been known for making enough plays when his team needs them.
Yeah, and listen, he's a guy that this offense is built around him. But, Jesse, he's not the guy that's going to take over. He needs the running game to get going. He needs the passing game. He needs a little bit of balance. Really good football player, but he needs the help of the quality teammates around him.
Yeah, you're right. I think the one thing we've seen with this guy is he's got to get into a rhythm in games early, right? And so whether it's running the football or getting a few completions early to get his confidence going, because once that happens, he's very, very good.
The Cardinal come to the line with lots of work to do on 3rd down. Williams will pass. Unloads to the wideout. And a missed opportunity on 3rd down as the defense knocks it free, and 4th down is coming up. Stanford lines up to punt it away. They'll boot it into the night sky for the 1st time. Fields to punt and tries to help improve that field position. They'll put a stop to that return as he gets it up to the 41-yard line. Here comes the Air Force offense back onto the field. So they've put up some early points, and now to build on this 3-0 lead. And he's able to find a little bit of running room before they get him down. The Falcons with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. They'll go with a direct snap. Runs through the tackle. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. Now they've got it at the 44 on 1st and 10. Looking to throw on 1st down. Unloads it left. He's got it. Brought down at the 28. A chunk play, 15 yards on that one, and a 1st down.
Nice job by the quarterback, seeing the receiver come open, getting him the football, making the first down, and they like to do this. When they make a first down, they want to go fast. They want to crank up the tempo.
And a nice run there before the defense finally makes the stop. Second down, they'll go to the air. Here's the pressure. Chunked it away just as he was hit. Nothing to do with the football, and he just throws it away. It'll be third down. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. They'll throw on third and short. Caught in the backfield. It's Coleman. The chains will move, and they'll have first and 10 from inside the red zone at the 18. They're threatening to score, and they'll throw it. Fires to the wideout. Soft spot in the middle. He'll be stopped just short of the end zone, but they'll have it first and goal. Slams ahead. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. Can the defense stop them again on second and goal? Quarterback on the keeper. He's going to lose a yard on that one. They had to kick a field goal on their first drive. They really need to punch it in the end zone on this one on third and goal. Pocket breaking down. Looking to get it in. Gets it into the end zone, but there's a flag down. We'll see if this one is coming back.
Defense.
Maybe a momentary scare for that offense when they saw the flag. It's on. The defense declined, and the touchdown stands. PAT unit on the field. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Dynamite matchup this week, fellas. Let's show you what's going down. New Mexico State is ahead in this one. This team plays a hard-nosed brand of football there in Las Cruces, but they're a long way from closing this out. They're up by 7 over Arkansas State. Just another week of college football where we've come to expect the unexpected. Fellas?
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Pulls it and fires to the left. And this one will be stopped for no gain. This offense really needs to get something going. Punt on the opening drive, and now a 3rd and 10 coming up. And he is snowed under. Sacked at the 7.
And the defense gets a sack, and that's going to be the big determining factor in this football game. A week ago, he only got sacked 1 time. They've already got him on the ground. If they want to win this football game, they got to keep getting after the quarterback.
The Cardinal will have to boot it away. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. He just wanted to get it out of there from his end zone. Makes the catch near the 50. Just a wall of defenders everywhere he looks, and he's guided out of bounds after a short return. Air Force has it back, and the Falcon offense returns to the field. Fires to the middle. Got his man. They've got it inside the 30. They'll mark it at the 28. It's first down. Last completion moved the sticks, and let's see if they try it again. Coming out on first down with the play fake. And the quarterback is toast back at the 35.
The defense just simply not fooled by the play action. Oftentimes in offense, you're hoping the run fake's going to slow down those pass rushers, but man, oh man, they had their ears pinned back.
Really need to pick up some yardage this time on 2nd and long. Looking to fire. Caught in the backfield, it's Coleman. Not a whole lot of room there on that screen pass as it just never developed. Coming to the line of scrimmage at the 30. It would be a long field goal, but it unleashes one deep. Touchdown, Air Force! Snagged in the end zone to give them 6.
And I love the bounce back for this offense. We lost a week ago. Let's put that in the rearview mirror. That game's gone. Let's improve. Let's get better. So far in this first half, they've done just that.
getting set for the point after. And with the extra point, they now have a 3-possession lead at 17. They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. And he hauls it in, and everybody's on the edge of their seats. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Out of the gun, the give to the back. He'll get a fresh set of downs, stopped at the 31-yard line. It's 1st and 10 from the 31. Slithers into space. Breaks into the open. He stopped just a chain link or two away from the first down and sets them up beautifully here. That's the end of the quarter. Air Force has the lead here. Really strong performance so far to be able to build a lead here in the first period as we look at the stats. Going to need to step up to make sure this one doesn't get out of hand as the second quarter is about to get underway. So second down here as we're back at it after the break. They'll send the back in motion. Williams looking for a man. Grabbed behind the line. It's Dickens. They'll stop him at the 46 after a 5-yard pickup. This offense has been sluggish to say the least, but finally they're on the move on 1st and 10. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Fires to the tight end. And a 9-yard gain on 1st down leaves him with 2nd and short. Enough to move the chains. Stanford gets set to snap it on 1st down. Looking to throw on 1st down. He just got rid of that one to save the down. Didn't see anything he liked. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Wants to go up top. Caught in the backfield. It's Jennings.
I love this defense's ability to fight off blocks and rally to the football. They do such a great job pursuing that wide receiver screen to only allow a minimal gain and no 1st down.
He's got an open man. And you can see the offense just feeling itself. They've got it down to the 21. Wonder if they'll be conservative on 1st and 10. Use the play fake. Now to throw. But he can't get away again, and down he goes, and the trickeration is not so tricky.
When it's a play-action pass, that quarterback, he really has to sell the fake. He can't tell his offensive lineman's getting beat right away while he's selling the fake. He had no shot.
The Cardinal increasing the degree of difficulty after that last play. It's 2nd and long. Off the play fake. Grabbed behind the line. It's Dickens. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. Stanford now has it in the red zone. Wide receiver going in motion. They'll run it. It's Dickens. And they did not let him get to that 1st down line. It'll bring up a call here. And here they come going for the 1st down on 4th and 2. Williams will pass. Big tight end makes the grab. It's a 1st down. He's brought down, but he's got him inside the 10. 1st and goal from the 8. They'll try to get it in with the run. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Touch pass on the jet sweep. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. It's 3rd and goal and 3rd and long. They'll run it from the gun. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks. And here comes the field goal unit. That thing would have hit a string in the middle of the uprights. Perfect. Had to settle for the field goal.
Man, so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
On the run from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Here comes the Air Force offense back onto the field. Wants to throw on first down. Finds a tight end. And just like they drew it up, right? Put it on the ground, get the first down. And the Falcons will hustle to the line. The give to the running back from the shotgun. Oh, he's got some space. Nice pickup on the ground there, and they'll move the sticks with the first down. Might as well give it to him again. A 7-yard pickup. It'll be 2nd and 3. The Falcons with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Back to pass on 2nd down. He's got his man. And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep him from getting the first down. One back in the backfield, and they'll give it to him. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down. And the Falcons, after exploding for that huge run, back to work. Right back to the well. Brought down, but not before he bowled his way inside the 10 to the 8. Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone, and still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. He's got it. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Falcons.
How about the day for this young fella? 3 receiving touchdowns. Hey, defense, that guy's good. We might want to do something about it. Let's send 2 at him. Let's send 3 at him. We can't let this guy continue to beat us time and time again.
He'll try to tack on one more. The kick is up and good, and put one more on the lead. Kickoff unit has been busy as they have built a big lead, and they're trying to hold on to it. And he takes this from inside the 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Stanford has it back. The Cardinal offense returning to the field. They're looking at a 21-point hole. There's still time to do some work, but there's also no time to waste. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5.
The offense has a little bit of success on the ground, and they're up. Look at them. They're ready to go again. Back on the line of scrimmage, ready to run another play.
Caught, close to the marker, it's Black. Man, this sophomore quarterback unleashed a cannon on that one.
You coming into this game, if they throw completions and get first downs, that's when they like to change up the tempo and go fast. You're seeing it here.
They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Williams looking for a man. Fires left. A little too much on that one, just out of his reach. These are the types of plays where offenses impose their will. 3rd and short from the 45. From the gun, wants to pass. Caught near the sticks. It's Jennings. So important to convert these 3rd downs, and they get it done. They'll have it at the 42. They've been steamrolled so far in this first half, David, but maybe a little pause. He lofts it high and deep down the left side. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. They just keep firing. Time running out, and he goes down at the 34.
Well, I think one of the biggest reasons why this team is finding themselves in a hole here in the first half is this has been a sack party. They can't keep the defense off of their quarterback. They haven't been able to get the ball deep down the field, throwing it with the consistency they want because they can't keep their quarterback standing up straight.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check down. And here comes the pressure, and there he goes down again. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and a score on this drive would do wonders for their confidence. Punt is on its way. Hauls it in at the 25. They'll get down and put a stop to this return. They'll mark it at the 32. First snap of this drive comes from the 32. Gonna run it. It's Coleman. They get him at the 42, but he picked up 10 there. It's 1st and 10 for this offense from the 42. Looking downfield on 1st down. Makes the grab. Stopped after a good pickup, and he'll be just a tad short of the 1st down. The Falcons can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the 1st down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Grabbed over the middle. It's Witherspoon. He makes the stop almost as soon as he catches it, and they're short of the 1st down. Pulls it on the bootleg fake. On target over the middle. What a play there, and he rips off a big one all the way to the 16-yard line. The offense calls timeout. It's the 2nd one they've used this half. From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole. And how about that play by that giant, that mountain of a man on the defensive front? We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. Right down the boulevard. It's good. And that lead grows even bigger.
And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
That's the end of the 2nd quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Guys, after seeing that, sign me up for another 2 quarters there in Palo Alto. And how do we possibly begin without singing the praises of this receiver? His ability to find gaps, run textbook routes, and then show that breakaway speed. He simply is the total package. How this secondary responds, whether they try to double team him or get aggressive in the line, that'll be the story of this 2nd half. With that said, let's send it back to the guys on the farm.
Just about set to get this 2nd half underway. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. The Stanford offense making its way back onto the field. They come into this 3rd quarter with a lot of work they need to get done.
Yeah, and it starts with this possession. And I'm going piece by piece. I know this is coach speak and very simple. I score. I get a stop. I score. I can get back in this game, but it's got to be one drive at a time.
It's going to have to be, but I think the mindset offensively is we're probably going to have to score every time we get it because our defense has been struggling. They have not been getting a lot of stops, so this is a critical drive here for this offense.
The execution on that screen pass is one that will go in a coaching clinic.
Nice execution on the screen. Allow the rush to come upfield. Now I release, get the ball to the running back. I got my playmaker in space. Nice chunk yardage play right there by the offense.
They've got it 1st and 10 at the 50. The give on the inside. He fought him off for a while, but that's what they mean by gang tackling. The Cardinal increasing the degree of difficulty after that last play. It's 2nd and long. Under fire. Quarterback feeling that pressure, and he's knocked down at the 42.
And if this offense wants to get back in the football game, it starts up front. Like, they've got to do a better job of protecting their quarterback. A 3rd down and long situation coming up. They'll have another opportunity. They got to keep their quarterback upright.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. And the pressure is coming in, and they get him again.
Man, this defense is feasting. You can tell. They know they got the lead, and they know they have to pass. So they're pinning their ears back. They're bringing pressure. This offense, they have to do a better job, man. You got to protect your QB. Give him some time if you want to get back in this ballgame.
Stanford lines up to punt it away. He's getting a lot of work. 4th time he's punted tonight. Signals for the fair catch, and that's where they'll put it in play, just outside the 20. Air Force has it back, and the Falcon offense returns to the field. From the gun, the running back looking for room. Past the 1st down marker and still running. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Looking for room. It's Coleman.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
Caught near the sidelines. He'll pick up a few before going out of bounds. And the Falcons will line up to punt it away. They'll have to boot it away for the 1st time tonight. He makes the fair catch, and they'll spot the ball at the 18. Stanford has it back. The Cardinal offense returning to the field. That last drive fizzled out, Jesse. They had to punt it.
Yeah, they did. And, David, they're just going to have to do a better job this time around erasing the mental mistakes.
And just trying to solve the defensive riddle, understanding what they're trying to do to you and attack them.
Williams will pass. Intercepted, and the defense has set him up. Good gain on the return, and this defense has set them up with a big play.
And these are the mistakes backed up you can't make as a quarterback, man. You've got to protect the football. Big-time mistake. Defense capitalizes and sets their offense up with elite field position.
The Falcons trying to pay off the threat on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. Knocked down in the backfield, and boy, this guy's had a good day, but they finally get to him on that run. Direct snap. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. They'd love to make this short field pay off with a touchdown instead of settling for 3, but it is looking for the end zone. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Air Force.
And how about this offense? Another scoring drive. Great job. They seem to be in a much better rhythm than they were a week ago. They're 0-1, lost week 1. They could have gotten down on themselves. I like the way they bounced back. Now they're going to be 1-1 with this performance.
Lining up for the PAT. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Boys, expect the unexpected in college football, and for some, this update could fall under that category. UCLA looked like a serious force in what can only be described as a dominant win. This is a program with a case full of trophies, and they might just add some more hardware before this year is out.
Fires to the big fella.
All that speculation all week, and now we know. Something tells me, fellas, we haven't heard the last of either of these teams.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there.
Man, this defense has played so well, and this offense, they've struggled. They haven't executed greatly. They're going to have to do it against a really good defense who continues to apply pressure. They got to find a way to protect their quarterback a little better.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. He'll pull it on the read. Turning it on. Just what they were looking for to get this drive rolling. They're out to the 35. Stanford going back to work with another first down. Williams looking for a man. And the quarterback is sacked. There are penalty flags down, but this might be doubly bad for the offense. I think the penalty might be on them. So the penalty will not be enforced. The defense declines and stands on the result of the play. Off play action. Caught behind the line. It's Dickens. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage. Leaves it with the running back. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Stanford lines up to punt it away. This will be the 5th kick of the night. He'll get away another punt. He's been really active today, and no doubt he's going to earn his varsity letter. Coverage team gets the job done, and they'll mark him down at the 38-yard line. From the shotgun, the handoff to the back. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. On the run, it's Coleman. And this one will be stopped for no gain. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Quickly to the tight end. Tackle is made at the 38, and let's see just how daring they'll be on 4th down. And the Falcons line up to punt it away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. They're able to put a stop to that return right at the 30-yard line. The Stanford offense making its way back onto the field. Williams will pass. Got his man. And they'll move the chains and get it to the 47-yard line. An explosive play to start the drive, and they'll try to keep the D on its heels. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. He's got his man across the middle. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the 1st down. They'll move the wide receiver. To the air on 1st down. Just too much of a rush, and down goes the quarterback just behind the midfield stripe at the 49.
Quarterbacks don't have high completion percentages from their backs. It's been really hard for this QB to get in any kind of rhythm. We got to change something up here. We got to do something different because right now it's just a sack punt.
The Cardinal increasing the degree of difficulty after that last play. It's 2nd and long. Back to pass. Got it in the middle. It's Hall. And he's dragged down. Stanford to the line on 3rd and long. Well, guys, the Air Force has the lead here. And this beatdown is close to completion as we reach the end of 3. Let's take a look at how we got here. So will the beatdown continue, or is this a comeback for the ages in store? We'll see as we start the 4th. After swapping into the field, they gave them a little time to figure out how they'll open the final period here on 3rd down. It's complete. He's going to come up about 5 yards short of the line to gain. Down in the 4th quarter, it's too late for empty possessions. They'll go for it on 4th down. Drop the football, and they'll turn it over on downs. They spun that wheel of fortune on 4th down and come up bankrupt. The run from the shotgun. This freshman makes the stop after a short gain. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Pulls and fires complete. Still running at the 40. All by himself down the middle. Slippery slide, find his way and ran away from the crowd into the end zone. Touchdown, Falcons.
Pure domination all game long for this offense. Whether they've been running the football, whether they've been throwing the football, critical down and distances, situationally all up and down the field. This defense has had no answer for these guys. What an impressive performance by the O.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And the extra point just tacks a little bit more onto this huge lead. Kickoff unit getting some extra work as this lead has really grown. And he'll bring it out of the end zone. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Stanford has it back, the Cardinal offense returning to the field. Back to throw, it's Stanley. And that defense gets to him, and down he goes at the 9.
And this has been one of those days you want to forget. I mean, you're getting drummed. There's no other way to put it. It's been a bad day. I'm trying to put a drive together here, maybe to just get some kind of momentum, something positive, maybe something in the locker room we can talk about that didn't go wrong.
The Cardinal increasing the degree of difficulty after that last play. It's 2nd and long. The play action fake. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. He's got it. A massive pickup on that one, and they're in business at 21.
The offense has struggled. They're not going to win this game, but trust me, this coaching staff is still trying to find things to build off of for next week. And after an explosive play like that, maybe they can generate just a little bit of momentum and gain a little bit of confidence that they can keep coaching up heading into their next game.
This offense has to be feeling it after that last one, and they'll snap it 1st and 10 just outside the 20. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Gets it out quickly. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. Stanford hoping to pay off this red zone opportunity. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Punts it out of the air. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion. A completion, but not quite enough for the 1st down. 3rd down coming for this offense.
And I tell you what, why would you not do this? I love it. Short yardage situation, get your QB sneaking. You've already got everything going. You got a few 1st downs. You got that momentum on your side. Just get the 1st down, get that new set of downs. Now, if you want to go attack now.
It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a 1st without scoring. To the air, it's Stanley. Just gets rid of it to the running back underneath. Touchdown, Stanford! Made the grab and then did the rest himself, and they put points on the board.
And this has been a rough day for this offense, and finally, some good things to happen. Build some momentum maybe for the future. You know, that's the way the coaches spin it when you're getting beat up and you're getting destroyed. Like, listen, let's find something for the future. Let's keep fighting. Let's keep working. This team's done that, put some points on the board, so it's not all bad.
And the point after is good. They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Here comes the Air Force offense back onto the field. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. The give from the gun. They'll rip off 8 on that play. It's 2nd and 2. The Falcons with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. They'll go right back to it. And the ball is out. Who's going to get it? Defense swarming on that loose ball. It'll be a turnover.
I love those smashes where you can hear it up here, Reese. Goodness gracious, you can hear the contact. Such a big lick. The offensive guy doesn't hold on to the football. Huge momentum swing. Big turnover forced by the defense.
Great place to start for this offense. Off the play fake on first down. Finds his big tight end. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Looking to fire. Got his man quickly. Boy, that was a precision play all the way around. Throw, catch, tackle, bang, bang, bang. The Cardinal come to the line facing 3rd and short. Scanning the field, it's Stanley. Finds a soft spot in the middle. Picks up enough to give them 1st and 10 from the 11. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Leaves it with the back. And he is stopped immediately by the big defensive lineman. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. Wants to go up top. Get it out to the supersonic guy. They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall. The give to the back. And they did not let him reach the line to gain. It'll bring up a decision here. There is no point in a field goal here, so the offense stays on the field on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Takes a hit as he releases it and just spiked it right into the ground. And the Falcons are backed up. They can feel the shadow of their own goalpost and trying to create some room. Tough run across the 5. He'll get it all the way out to the 8-yard line. Solid pickup of 4 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 6. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. Slams his way forward. He'll get 3 out to the 11. The Falcons line up trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. They'll try to get the 1st through the air. Grab near the sticks. It's Ford. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a 1st down. And the Falcons come to the line with a new set of downs. They knock him down, but not before he gets it out to the 21-yard line. Pick up a 4. After the productive 1st down play, it's 2nd and 6. Trying play action. Throws to the wideout. Got a man in the middle. All the way out to the 37-yard line. It's a gain of 15. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and they have this game in hand right now, but we'll see just how aggressive they want to be on offense. They'll run it. They want to take their time here.
That's how you come up and make plays as a defense, man. Playing physical, playing downhill. They've given up some plays today, man. He's got over 100 yards on the day. He's really had some success. But on that play, really downhill, really physical, and a nice job getting him to the ground.
The Falcons come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep the drive moving. Leaves it with the back. Oh, better look out! He's got 1st down yardage across the 50. They'll mark it at the 49. This is what an elite team does. They know they're better. They go out. They take the figurative sledgehammer and hit them right between the eyes.
And they just look good in every phase of the game. If I'm on the coaching staff, I don't know what you could ask for your guys to do better. I think the challenge now for this team is going out next week and trying to play with the same type of intensity and the same level of execution.
Well, Jesse, it's easy to look good on the field when you look that good in your uni. Like when you look that good coming off the bus. Those dudes are good. This is a great team, and they proved it. Just domination from start to finish.
That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and you've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football. what a matchup we have for you. Part of what makes this the best sport in the world, a rivalry game. A time where no matter what the record or the season outlook, a win in this one solves all problems and gets you those valuable bragging rights. Glad to have you with us from Colorado Springs, Colorado, and home to the Air Force Falcons. As we'll see a team from the American, the Hawaii Rainbow Warriors, taking on a conference rival from the American, the Air Force Falcons. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by a couple of legends, and yes, we do use that term loosely. David Pollock from the University of Georgia and former Gator Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get down to the field. And the Falcons will kick it off to get us underway. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So Hawaii's offense will go to work first. There are always butterflies to start a game, but when you have a rivalry like this, the adrenaline is pumping on overdrive, guys.
They aren't all the same. We say that, but we know differently. The blood is boiling. The temperature is hot. Jesse, you want this week more than most.
Yeah, David, we played in these games before. Everything just seems to be heightened, right? The game seems to be moving faster. The crowd noise feels louder. Your composure will be tested early in a game like this.
Rushes on him. And the Heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17. He is a menace rushing the passer. Career sack number 20.
I mean, some people just have a knack for getting to the quarterback. What a great job throughout his career. Getting there, getting him down, getting pressures. He has been a quarterback's worst nightmare.
I was just going to say, David, you don't sleep well as a quarterback the night before you have to play against this guy because he is going to sack you. That is a guarantee. Death, taxes, and sacks for that guy.
And the Rainbow Warriors headed quickly to the line. Davis will throw. He's looking deep. He's got it inside the 30. This defense giving up ground as he's finally knocked down at the 26.
Well, this offense is showing you it doesn't take a lot of time for them to generate explosive plays through the air. Big completion on the previous play. They take another shot and hit it, and they have completely flipped the field.
There he goes. Gets it past the marker. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. Wrestled down at the 8-yard line as they threaten deep in the red zone. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. And he's very fortunate to get it back to the line of scrimmage, greeted by a sea of defenders. Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. Touchdown, Hawaii! Quick strike through the air for the score.
I really like that drive for this offense. Putting last week behind them, putting a drive together, showing some explosiveness. This offense really put last week behind them. The poor performance last week, starting off with a bang here today.
Getting set for the extra point after putting the scoreboard to work for the first time. And the PAT makes it 7-0. They put together an 81-yard drive. The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. He'll bring it out. It's 4. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. So Air Force's offense will try to get something going with their first possession. They got an incredibly efficient performance from this guy last time out. Now, Jesse, it's about making that a consistent thing.
Yeah, I think the most impressive thing watching that tape back from his last game is the ball never touched the ground. It was amazing. And it wasn't that he was so accurate throwing the ball deep down the field. It's just that the ball was always going to the open guy. He did a really good job checking it down, taking the profit when it wasn't open downfield. That kept the offense on schedule. That's really important for this offense today.
And when you're watching it as a defensive player and coming this football game, man, you know this is going to be a challenge. I better get pressure on this guy. If I let him feel comfortable, you'll see another day like last week. I mean, that dude was accurate. Almost every ball was caught. They were in rhythm. They're going to have to find some creative ways to get him off his spots.
Breaks into the open. He's got enough for the first down. They'll spot it at the 37. The Falcons come to the line with a fresh set of downs. They'll ride the hot hand. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. Now the play fake. Under pressure, and down he goes at the 33.
This defense, they are tenacious, and they've got guys up front that are athletic and that are so strong and then can collapse the pocket. You saw it right there in that play action attempt.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, you'll need to push it downfield. Tackle is made at the 38, and let's see just how daring they'll be on 4th down. And the Falcons will call on their punt team. Getting our first look of the afternoon at the punter. Fair catch is made at the 15-yard line, and that's where they'll start this drive. Hawaii has it back as they send the offense onto the field. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. Ran to that daylight to pick up 6 to the 22. The Rainbow Warriors want to move quickly.
I like this idea by the offense going hurry up here. You just had a very nice run. Let's get back up to the line of scrimmage and go fast.
And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Now the defense will try to keep them on this end on 3rd and short from the 21. Davis looking to pass. Just a short pass to the tight end. Out across the 30 and out of bounds at the 33, and that's what you're looking for when you're backed up in your own territory.
All right, defense, you got to turn the page. You just gave up an explosive play through the air, but here comes the offense going quickly.
And the defense makes a play, and they get the quarterback down at the 26.
And nice answer by this defense. You give up a big play, you go take a big play. Sometimes you get down on yourselves and one play turns to 2. Nice job by this defense, getting the sack, creating some momentum.
And the Rainbow Warriors now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. And the defense gets loose, bringing the heat, and down he goes again.
And that's what I like most about this defense. When you try to take shots and make big plays, they get to the quarterback. They get him on the ground. Their 3rd sack of the day. And this is a unit that ranks in the top 10 in sacks in the country.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. And this defense is bringing the heat, another sack.
3rd and long situation, we're bringing an extra DB on the field. And we're telling our front guys to pin your ears back and go get the QB, and they get the job done.
The Rainbow Warriors decide to punt it away. They'll look to pin them deep. He'll make the fair catch at the 44, and they'll have terrific field position. Air Force has it back, and the Falcon offense returns to the field. Finding themselves down 7-0, they'd love to get a drive going here. Look out, he's got room. And he'll find enough running room to get it just short of midfield at the 49. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Back to pass. He's going for the big play. Got it inside the 10. He is down at the 1. A terrific run after the throw and catch.
And how about the big strike down the field? I love when offenses take shots down the field, try to make big plays. Now they're set up in the red zone.
The explosive play set the table. Now they got to serve the feast. They'll dial up the run on 1st and goal. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Going to swing it on 2nd down. Touchdown, Air Force! Grab the short pass to put the 6 on the board.
This guy has been an absolute force in this offense early this season, guys. We're only in the 3rd game. He's already got 3 touchdown catches. Talk about a matchup nightmare for opposing defenses.
The extra point here would tie the game. And he tacks on the extra point. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. UCLA is on top, but it's not like Troy Aikman or Gary Beeman are playing quarterback today, which is why they can't pull away. They're up by 7 over Mississippi State. We'll circle back. If anything big happens, you should know about it.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. So now it's 2nd and long. Davis will throw. Going to try to pop one on the screen. Nice gain of 6, leaving them with 3rd and 4. And the Rainbow Warriors want to pick up the tempo. From the gun, he'll try to throw for it on 3rd down. Took a shot as he threw. And this is going to be incomplete on 3rd down. The Rainbow Warriors will bring the punt team onto the field. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Fields the punt and try to pick up some yards. That's a perfect example of not settling for a fair catch. Pick up whatever yardage you can and help out the offense. They'll run it from the gun. And that's a very productive 1st down play and bringing up 2nd and 3. Give to the back. Drag down, but they'll move the sticks for a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on 1st down. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on 1st down. 2nd down coming. Well, will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? They'll run play action. And he got a hand in there. Knocks it away, incomplete. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Another incompletion on 3rd down. Now on 4th down, they'll send out the field goal unit. This is going to have to be unleashed from 54 yards out. It's good. And with that field goal, they now have the lead.
Well, that kid just showed off his hammer for a leg. 50-plus, and he did it with ease.
So after the made field goal, they'll kick it away and rely on their defense. And he's going to bring it out of the end zone. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. First play of the drive comes from the 22. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. And it's incomplete, deflected, knocked away by the knee. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. It's Walton. Building momentum, picking up a chunk of yardage, moving the chains out to the 34.
Well, the play fake on the RPO bought the receiver some time to work himself open on the route. That was a man-to-man coverage on the defense. Nice job by the receiver putting his foot in the ground and separating.
Davis looking to pass. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Hess. Good pickup on that play. It'll bring up 2nd and 4. And the Rainbow Warriors moving quickly to the line. They go to the ground. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. The Rainbow Warriors lining up, just needing a few tough inches on 3rd down. Off the play fake. Throws to the tight end. Got him downfield. And they exploited that soft spot, and they get it down to the 35. And the Rainbow Warriors look to keep this drive humming.
And I don't know if this defense knows what just hit them because they gave up the completion, they gave up a 1st down, and now here's the offense back up at the line of scrimmage again, going tempo.
Trying to make magic on the scramble. And he avoids the hit and slides after the short gain. That's the end of the quarter. Air Force has the lead here. And after that 1st quarter, let's see if these guys can get back in the game in the 2nd. Quarterback empties his backfield. To the air on 2nd down. Gets it out fast. He almost picked up the 1st down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. They'll turn to the Wildcat to keep this drive alive. Oh, he's got some space. They bring him down, but that's why you give them that Wildcat look to create an opportunity for big plays. Off play action on 1st down. Pressure all over the quarterback, and down he goes at the 24.
How about this defense in this game so far? Already 5 sacks, and we're only in the 2nd quarter. I think if you're the offensive coordinator, you have got to start mixing up these play calls, moving the pocket, get your quarterback away from danger because it's obvious. This offensive line, they cannot hold up, and they cannot get it done.
These guys are bringing serious heat. They are like sharks swarming and just getting after the passer. And how about the work up front by that big defensive line? And guys, they've come through on the first 2 3rd down tries. This one might be a little tougher. Trying to make that rush think on the draw play here. They stop him short of the sticks, and it'll be 4th down. They'll play it safe and try for 3. Not a particularly long kick from 36 yards out, but he'll have to guide it in from the left hash. It's good. And with that field goal, guys, we're all tied up in the early going. And we're all square as he's set to kick it away. He'll start the return inside his 5. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. Here comes the Air Force offense back onto the field. They'll run the RPO and throw it right.
So difficult because my eyes tell me as a defensive guy, he's handing it off. The offensive line's block and run. I got to go get it. Quarterback pulls it, throws it to the right. It's kind of like that hidden hat game. Like, where's the ball? I'm always trying to find that diagonal.
And he surges up to the 36-yard line, and they'll move the chains. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. Using his legs, it's Coleman. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a 1st down. The Falcons come to the line with a new set of downs. To the ground. He's got it again. Got the 1st down and more. Makes the stop at the 35-yard line. They rip off 15 yards on that one, and they are rolling. From the gun, running back gets the give.
Well, they're going RPO. Nice job handing it off, and really good vision there, just getting what he can get, right? Puts his foot in the ground, gets forward, helps this offense find positive yards.
Lost to fire on second down. Can't make the catch, and it'll be third down. He had that thing and just lost his concentration. From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. Offenses gain momentum with third down conversions like that. They've got it at the 25. Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Second down, he'll throw it. The sure hands, it's Ford. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there. Quite a bit of work to do on third down from the 23, and this D would love to force a field goal try. Caught over the middle, it's Porter. He gets it oh so close to the first down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short. Oh, the defense moved in there too quickly. You think it's never going to work until it does, and that'll be a first down.
Encroachment, defense.
The encroachment penalty on the D gives the offense a free 5 yards. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Second down, they'll go to the air. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one. And they have converted their first 2 third down opportunities, but this one a third and long. Here comes the heat. On the move, he fires. Touchdown, Falcons! The offense puts up 6 for that trip to the end zone.
And it's now the second time this wide receiver has scored. Another outstanding job with the route. Great job securing the catch.
Try to tack one more on their score. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
All right, guys, got a final score on one of the more intriguing games this week. Arkansas was far from the friendly confines of Fayetteville, but still managed to scratch out a win. And there was a lot of chatter this week about this group not being ready. Time to check those receipts, if you know what I mean.
Davis will throw. He finds a soft spot in the middle.
Regardless the outcome today, guys, these are still 2 quality programs. Proof the sport is as healthy as ever.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there. Kevin, thanks for the update. On the move, it's Ford. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. He's looking to throw. Flips it out on the screen. He did not make it a stone wall on third down. The Rainbow Warriors send out the punt unit. They'll get down and put a stop to the return at about the 28-yard line. Air Force has it back, and the Falcon offense returns to the field. The give to the tailback. Out across the 30 to the 39 after getting 10 on that one. They'll snap it from the 39. First and 10. Motion from the wideout. With jet sweep pass. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage. And the Falcons with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. It'll be third and long. We'll looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. Got it behind the line. It's Coleman. He ended up going backwards on the play, and they will not convert that third down. Timeout called here by the defense. It's the first one they've used this half. The Falcons will punt this one away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Fair catch is collected at the 24, and that's where they'll start this drive. From the gun, to give, looking for room. At the 35, he's got room. They'll get it to the 48, no need to measure. It's a first down. Clock stops. We have reached the 2-minute timeout, and they've got a chance to lock this thing up before the break. Davis looking to pass. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Working well behind the sticks on second down. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. Got a man, it's Hess. He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. They'll hurry to the line here to try to get off that third down play. They'll try to get it through the air. Outside the pocket, lets it go. Finds a man on the right. Moving deeper into enemy territory. Move the chains. It's first down at the 27. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Looking left. He makes the catch. Makes the grab over the defense, and they are threatening now down at the 15. On the run, it's Ford. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is.
Offside, defense.
Yeah, and you see some people get upset with offsides in the defense. I call it the cost of doing business. It's just part of being great off the football. Sometimes you'll guess, and sometimes you'll be wrong. The first one is always on me, Coach, and the second one, usually he takes me out of the game.
We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Pressure coming, and the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. It's as if that ball had a magnet going back to the offense. How in the world did they keep it?
Doesn't it always seem like that ball is on the ground for like 30 seconds? You got 17 guys running at it in slow motion. Like, I got to get the football. Offense, very lucky to get that football back.
Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. They'll use a timeout right before halftime, maybe time for one or two more plays. And it's third down, but they're going to go ahead and try the field goal and try to get points before the break. And this one is perfect. That'll cut the lead down to 4, 17-13. On the move from inside is 5. They finally make the stop. That's going to make those halftime stats look a little bit nicer as we head to the break. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Man, great energy in that building. There always is when these two get together. And a fun first half between these rivals. And there's no more fitting place to begin than with this stud receiver and how he's dominated the first half. Some guys have the ability to elude and evade. This young man is a true 3-level threat. Short passes, the intermediate game, and then the deep ball. He is a problem. I don't think this defense has the solution. That said, let's get back to the field and our guys in the booth to see who comes out on top of this rivalry contest.
And the Rainbow Warriors will kick it away first, and we'll start the half. On the run from inside his own 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Here comes the Air Force offense back onto the field. He'll do it himself. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Off the boot, looking for his man. Receiver wasn't ready for the throw, incomplete. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, back up inside their 20. From the gun, wants to pass. Complete to the left. And they just want to give this guy a chance to make a play on 3rd down, and more times than not, he is going to deliver.
He's so good, so efficient, such a good route runner, got the speed, got the complete game, so you definitely want to highlight him, and especially on those downs that matter the most. If something's not open quick underneath, find him, he'll make those contested catches.
Well, it's a great job by the back end of the defense that time, making up for what the front end of the defense couldn't do. The quarterback had all day to throw that ball, but it was the hit in coverage that forces the incompletion.
Unloads to the wideout. And it goes through his hands. Oh, he had an explosive play right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Snags it at the 30 and still running. They ripped off a big one, and they get it down to the 27.
And that's a huge 3rd down conversion by the offense there. It's 3rd and long. You've got to lead, not by a lot. Quarterback, though, very poised. He reads the coverage, throws it in rhythm, and you stay on the field.
And the defense snows him under after a very short game. They'll go to the ground. Turning it on. The stop is made, but this offense is threatening. 1st and goal from the 9. And the Falcons pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. He's looking to throw. And it's incomplete as he was trying to finish the drive with a score. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. The run up the middle, trying to power to the goal line. Knocked down behind the line for the 2nd straight play, bringing up a 3rd and lots of work to do. Looking for the score. It falls incomplete. He was trying to find his man for 6. And on 4th down, they'll try to put 3 on the board. Just drives in between the uprights. They're now up by a touchdown at 20-13. After that last field goal drive, they're set to kick it away. And he takes this from inside the 5. And the returner could find no daylight. He goes down. Hawaii ready to go back to work on offense. Running back searching for a hole. Open space at the 25. Really needed a play like that to get out of their own end. They move the chains. They mark it at the 29.
And after giving up a long run defensively, they don't have a chance to substitute now. They've got to get ready to go because the offense is going tempo.
Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. And there was nowhere to go. Just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Davis will throw. That's caught. It's Ford. Found a little bit of room there to get it up to the 30 before going out of bounds. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Got a man. Really nice job there to pick up the 1st down and get it to their own 41.
And after that long completion for the 1st down, did you see everybody sprinting to the line of scrimmage offensively? They want to go tempo right now.
Off the play fake on 1st down, wants to throw. And he tries to get away, but he cannot. He's taken down. He'll lose a couple. The Rainbow Warriors racing to the line in the hurry-up.
Nice job by this defense, pinning their ears back, getting to the quarterback, creating the sack. But look at this offense. They aren't deterred. They're right back on the ball, ready to snap it again.
3rd and short now from their own 48. On the ground, going for the 1st down with the give to the tight end. They thought they could just run it on 3rd and short, but this defense was there to make the stop. They're throwing for it on 4th down. And they get to him and sack the quarterback, and they'll stop the drive on down.
Great job by the defense there. They were not caught off guard in that situation on the field. This offense might decide to go for it on fourth down. They're going to make the play. Their offense now takes over. And if I'm the play caller here, I am taking a shot. In a sudden change situation, let me see if I can throw one deep and make this team pay for not getting that fourth down.
From the gun, the running back has it. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Solid pickup of 4 on first down and 2nd and 6. They'll run it out of the shotgun. This time they stop him behind the line of scrimmage, and boy, that has been rare in this one. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. And they're running out the kicker to give it a try. He says he can kick one from 75, but here he's going to need just 58 of them. Kick is good. The offense has 3 points to show for the drive. And that will extend their lead even further. After putting 3 on the board, the kickoff unit ready to go. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. The Hawaii offense returns to the field. Both of these defenses a little bend, but not breaking in clutch situations, David.
It's always exciting when you can go for it on 4th down and you know your defense will make a stand. They held him to a field goal, Jesse. It's a pretty good job by that defense.
It is. So if I'm this coaching staff, don't deviate from...
There he goes. Brought down at the 31 after a pickup of 10 yards on that one. And they'll line up from the 31 on first down.
And as soon as the receiver caught the ball, you saw the quarterback start communicating to his teammates what the next play was going to be, because they're now changing the tempo and go...
Breaks into the open on the left. Flips the field in an instant, and he has it down to the 25-yard line. And the Rainbow Warriors in the hurry-up.
Yeah, and the quarterback knew exactly where he wanted to go with the football, had time, spins the ball deep. Nice job by this offense, understanding what the defense is giving them and creating the explosive play.
After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7.
And that wasn't a big game, but look at the offense. Right back on the ball, ready to call a play, ready to go fast.
Caught in the backfield. It's Ford. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up. Davis looking to pass. Fires to the wideout. He's got it. Huge game before he goes out of bounds, and now they've got it 1st and goal. He'll keep it himself. Made a defender miss. And he'll finish the run and the end zone. Touchdown, Warriors.
And you see the option being such a pain in the behind of the best programs in college football. When you got quarterbacks that have those multiple options, they're making you play very disciplined, and the QB takes it himself, gets in for the score.
Ready to try the point after. And with the extra point, every little bit counts as they get closer. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. Southern Miss is having its way offensively, just marching up and down that field at a breathtaking pace. They're up by 21 over Middle Tennessee. Any big developments in this one, we've got you covered with the best studio team in the business, gentlemen.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us.
Play-action pass success has a lot to do with selling that fake. You could tell defense was not buying it, got in the backfield, got the big play.
The Falcons have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. Good pickup on the ground there. Give him 5 to the 16-yard line. This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. Looking down the middle. Just a little bit too much juice on that one as the freshman was taking a shot. And the Falcons will punt it away on 4th down. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. This is a spot you see many returners try to take a chance, but not this time. The fair catch just inside the 40. They'll run the RPO and fire to the right. And they pick up just a few on that completion. The Rainbow Warriors are in the hurry-up. Off play action. What a job to lay out and make the catch. It's 1st and 10. They've moved it to the 41. You know why he's piling up all these yards, David? Because the receivers won't let the ball hit the ground.
Do you remember that Jameis Winston game?
Throws toward the end zone. Almost intercepted. They took a shot on 1st down and just about turned the thing over. Davis will throw. He got his hands on it but couldn't hold on to it. And what a time that would have been for their first pick of the game. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Wants to throw again. But a little time, lets it go. Using the quick game. Now well within striking distance as that 3rd down play gets them a first at the 29.
And it's frustrating as a defense when you give up that 1st down and you give up that pass play. But here we go with this offense. They're right back on the ball. You got to flush that. You got to get lined up, and you got to communicate.
They're dealing with a 2nd and long. They'll leave it with him. Fighting off the defender. And he uses the stiff arm to push his way past the sticks and pick up the 1st down. And the Rainbow Warriors back to the line on 1st down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. Red pass is complete. They get it down to the 7 on that pass play in prime position for a score. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. The Rainbow Warriors trying to get a touchdown on 1st and goal. Quarterback on the keeper. Touchdown, Hawaii! They take the lead with the 6.
Man, you've seen the evolution of the option. You've seen the evolution with the scrambling quarterbacks that can run and be so dynamic and just so much to defend. The quarterback says, forget that. You defend everything, I'll take it myself. In for 6.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point is good. That touchdown drive covered 61 yards. They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Air Force has it back, and the Falcon offense returns to the field. Hard running there. He'll be stopped just short of the 20 at the 19. Give him 1. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. He'll pull it on the read. He's going to lose a yard on that one. You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. Makes the catch. It's Witherspoon. He'll go out of bounds at the 22, methodically moving it away from their own end zone. They boot it away on 4th down. Makes the signal, secures the fair catch, and they'll put it in play at the 37. Opening snap of this drive comes from the 38-yard line. The RPO, it's complete. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. And the Rainbow Warriors want to crank the tempo.
Well, you haven't seen a lot of incompletions from this guy now his last 2 games out. Completed over 70% of his throws last week. He's doing it again in this game. As a head coach, you got to love the fact that your quarterback is dialed in.
Oh, he's got a chance. They get him on the ground, but it'll be enough for the 1st down, and they might mark that down to use the Wildcat again. The Rainbow Warriors come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive.
Man, these defenders practice this all week long. It's locating the football with your eyes. Great job being in position, but also how about getting your head around and locating the ball in the air so you can go up, pick it off for the defense.
First snap of this drive will come from their own 32. From the shotgun, the inside give. Knocked down in the backfield, and boy, this guy's had a good day, but they finally get to him on that run. If you like old school running games, this has been the game for you and a couple of guys who starred through the first 3 periods. So too is time as we open the 4th. It'll be second down as we open the final stanza. Off the bootleg, looking to fire. Makes the catch. It's Coleman. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. He goes down after the short return, but what a play to get the football back. Look, that interception is not the quarterback's fault. It's those dumb coaches for putting him in the game.
Putting him in that position in the first place, right? I'll tell you what, let's give the defenders some credit here. I think, Reese, he just wanted the ball more. He did a great job in coverage, watching the QB, anticipating the receiver on his break. He went up, he plucked it.
Wide receiver comes in motion. The lone back's got it. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11.
And this offense gets nothing done on that play, but look at them. They're continuing to run this tempo. They want to try to do something to get a spark going to create a big play.
And the Rainbow Warriors come to the line in the hurry-up. Davis looking to pass. Setting up the screen. And he's to the 48-yard line. That'll be good enough for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. The Rainbow Warriors trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Back to pass on 2nd down. Quickly complete. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Makes the grab. He gets the job done on 3rd down. They move the chains. It's at the 37. And the Rainbow Warriors have their offense in high gear. Looking to throw on 1st down. Dumps it to the back. Grab near the marker. It's Ford. Hauled down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the 1st down. When your best is demanded on a big stage like this against a rival, he has delivered, cracking the 150-yard mark.
No doubt about it. What do we say? Big-time players make big plays in big games. The games don't get bigger than this for this team right here, and this guy, David, has shown up today.
And it's so nice as a coach to have that dude that you know you can count on. He'll put up big numbers, and he's been carrying this offense.
The Rainbow Warriors come to the line on 3rd and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. And they can't make the connection on 3rd down. They'll keep the offense on the field on 4th down already with a 1-possession lead. Here's a hit. And he's sacked. A big play on 4th down to stop this drive.
Well, that play never had a chance on 4th down. They're trying to catch the defense off guard, throwing for it, but no protection. Quarterback didn't have an opportunity to step up and get rid of that football. Give the defense credit, man. Tremendous aggression there on 4th.
Here comes the Air Force offense back onto the field. Threw a pick the last time they had it. They'll try to be more productive this time around. Trying to move them on the counter. And he's stuffed by that big defensive tackle up front. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. He'll do it himself. Gets it past the first down marker and still running. Oh, and he's able to get it back. Good thing for him. He'll be brought down, but he was trying with everything he had to turn that disaster into a first down and came up a little short.
You know, when you're QB sneaking as a quarterback, you got to make a decision. You going right or you going left, and that's all predetermined based on how the defensive line lines up. Nice decision there by the quarterback.
Looking for a physical attack from the gun. And they'll bring him down after a short pickup. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. The play action fake. Snagged in the middle. It's Bell. And how about that? What the doctor always ordered. An explosive play to the 40.
Offenses love the explosive plays through the air, pushing the ball down the field. And look at this. Sometimes it creates some momentum, and you want to capitalize. So you go get on the...
Breaks into the open. Stopped just inside the 30 at the 29. It's a 10-yard pickup and a first down. Handoff from the shotgun. Strong run, picks up 6 down to the 22-yard line. The Falcons can really attack on this 2nd and short. Throws for the end zone. And that ball was in harm's way, and he is lucky to get that one back. Ball's at the 22. 3rd and short coming. Can the defense force them to settle for a field goal? Grabbed in the middle. It's 4. They'll finally put the brakes on him at the 3. A big throw, catch and run on that one. So now the opportunity with a touchdown to take the lead. A first down run in the red zone. He's got it down to the 1-yard line right on the doorstep of Pater. Looking for just 1 more yard. It's 2nd and goal. Tries again to get it in. Touchdown, Air Force! And they moved out front here in the 4th.
Man, I love this offense being able to run the football late in the game when it matters and punch it in for the touchdown. And more importantly, take the lead.
If he makes this one, the lead will be 3, and at least a field goal won't beat you. And the extra point puts them up by a field goal. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Dynamite matchup today, fellas. Let's show you what's going down. Boise State is in front. They've played awfully well today. And while there's no Kellen Moore out there, this group is fighting. They're up by 7 over Georgia Southern. Any big developments in this one, we've got you covered with the best studio team in the business. Gentlemen.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Building momentum, picking up a chunk of yardage, moving the chains out to the 34. Davis will throw. Release to the back. Catch in the middle. It's Ford. And he's brought down after a nice gain. And the Rainbow Warriors will hustle to the line.
I like the running back there on the route and the patience he showed, really setting it up. He got to the defender, he was able to put his foot in the ground, get some separation, catch it, and turn upfield for the first.
And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Looking for space. It's Ford. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Probably need to pick up a few yards. From here, it would be a 62-yard attempt. Motion from the wide receiver. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. On the run, fires downfield. Working the middle. He's finally stopped, but not before he takes it into the red zone. They'll mark it at the 18. From the red zone, looking for a man. Complete to the right. That throw and catch gets them down to the 6, and the defense is running out of answers. Quick strike complete. Crisp execution in the passing game, and they've got it down to the 3. Now it's 2nd and goal. Powers forward. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. If they can pay off this 3rd and goal opportunity, man, oh man, those collars start getting a little. Gets it into the end zone, but wait a minute. We'll have to check out the laundry on the field.
Offside, defense.
Maybe a momentary scare for that offense when they saw the flag. It's on, the defense declined, and the touchdown stands. On to attempt the try. And the extra point is good, and every point counts. It's now a 4-point lead in the 4th. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He'll bring it out. It's 4. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. Now they'll run the draw. Oh, he's got some space. Danced his way through traffic, pick up a 4 to the 19. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Caught in the backfield, it's Coleman. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the 1st down mark. Clock stops. We have reached the 2-minute timeout, and the offense is looking for a play to close this deal out. Tight end now in motion. He'll keep it himself. They'll pick up the 1st down as he gets it out to the 27-yard line. And the Falcons come to the line with a new set of downs. Wants to throw on 1st down. Here's a throw downfield late. Makes the catch on the left. They'll hurry to the line with the clock still running. Looking downfield on 1st down. Finds his tight end. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Quick tempo, no huddle offense. 2nd down, clock's running. Looking to fire. With the catch, it's Bell. He's really close to that 1st down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. They're at their fastest tempo trying to get off this 3rd down play. Gonna look downfield again. Almost intercepted, and that might have been the ball game if he had held on. Instead, it's 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. It's dropped, and oh, what a tough way to end this drive. Desperately wanted to convert on 4th down, but couldn't do it. Give to the running back. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. Going to the running game. Turning it on. He's got enough for the 1st down, and that ought to do it. They ought to be able to run out the clock from here. They'll use a timeout here. You have to be certain at this point in the game. And it looks as if the offense will just take a knee. When you deal with a rivalry game, you have to live with the outcome for a full year. And this one is going to rest in their minds for the entire season going into next year.
And it's not going to